Hello, welcome to another episode of Aaron Plays Technic. I'm just hanging out here by the quarry. I made a few more low voltage arrays to power this thing, and I kind of let it go for a while because I wanted to get the jump on it, and it looks like we may have run into a ravine, which is perfectly fine with me. I've also made a bat box to power all the machines inside. Well, to store some power to do that. And I made a little indicator light so when the bat box is empty, I'll know it. If I'd known it did that, you just hit this button and it'll toggle. If I had known that, I would have planned it a little better. One thing I did discover when I put down the bat box, I had put it right there. Well, the bat box will join to this transport pipe, and everything was, well, not everything, random things were pumping into the bat box. Because when items hit a junction, if you don't use an iron pipe or diamond pipe with rules, they'll just pick a random direction to go. That's really annoying. Okay, so what I want to do today is I want to automate the macerating and the cooking of all the ores. And I actually recorded an episode last night, and it didn't go so well, so I'm re-recording. But I did learn a lesson. I didn't try anything out. Basically what I learned was, let's come up here. I saw some videos and it didn't seem to be a problem for them, but for me, if I ran my transport pipe into the macerator, then if there was already stuff in the macerator, let's say I had some iron ore in there, I hate that I can't hit E to get rid of that. If I already had iron ore in there and say some copper ore came down the pipe, the copper ore would just sit on top of the macerator and eventually despawn if I didn't pick it up. So what I think I'm going to do is, I've already got 3 macerators. I've got 2 electric furnaces. There's one upstairs in a box, in a chest. What I'm going to do is, I believe that there are 5 ores. I believe. I may have miscounted, but basically what I want to do is I want to set up so that there's 1 macerator and oven for the copper, 1 for the iron, 1 for the tin, 1 for the gold, and 1 for the silver. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up a chest on the end that'll pump them into the pipe, and then I'm going to have the automated things so that if I get a bunch of stuff, I can just throw it in the chest. It'll go automatically, and the quarry will also do it automatically. I have a bunch of stuff in here that I want to turn in for EMC. We've gotten a few diamonds, and I may have turned in some other stuff. You know, I don't really remember exactly, but I figured I'd get rid of the saplings because there are so many of them. And I'm going to keep the reeds. Everything else I need to file. So what I'm going to do is I need to make an electric wrench. And I think I'll just take this one and repair it. I've been cooking up all my coal to make solar panels. I also learned in that episode, if this has lava or energy in it and you destroy it, then you lose it, which makes sense, but it still sucks. So I don't remember which covalence dust will fix that. It might be the medium. Yep, there we go. Brand new wrench. And let me just file some of this stuff away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this wrench, and then I'm going to probably off camera make all the macerators and everything, because since we've already done that together, there's really no point in doing it all because it's going to take me a few minutes to get everything ready. So I want to say the wrench is a battery, a circuit, and this wrench. So I don't know if I have any batteries made. I thought I made a bunch of them, but maybe not. So I'll just make, I'll make a few more. That'll get me 2. I actually remember how to make a battery, and I almost remember how to make a circuit. So redstone, bam, battery. And I know that those are basic recipes, but alright, so there's our electric wrench. It's got to be charged, I believe. Let me put this stuff away, and we'll go down and charge it in our geothermal thing. I'm going to kind of order that logically. So I'm going to need to make 2 more macerators and 3 more furnaces. And I'm going to use the same extractor and compressor. And even though we have solar power, I'll probably still hook up the geothermal generator just because, in case we need extra power, you know, because you never know. So let's put that in there. You know what? I wonder if we can put that in the bat box. I think you can put it in the solar panel. The bat box might do it. I know the geothermal generator will. Yeah, there we go. And it charged. Whoa, that takes a lot. That charged faster than it did in the geothermal thing, I think. The thing about this bat box is I've run all 3 macerators and the furnace at the same time, and the power level, it stays about the same. So that means that we're getting enough solar power to power the quarry and all the machines inside, which is awesome. So the piping is going to be tricky on this, and I want to say if you hold M and hit right click, let me change this menu key to U. Okay. Yeah, right click, lossless wrench mode. And I think we want to enable because I don't want to lose. Wow, that takes so much energy. Okay, well, I did not foresee that. Let's bring half of these, and I'll just do the generator last. Yeah, you see how much more slowly that charges than the bat box. But for me, it's worth it to not lose the machines. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all these and recharge and make some more machines, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Basically, what I did was I made all this stuff, and I'm going to need these. I went ahead and made another stack of the pipes. I'll probably have to make more iron and diamond at some point, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. So, let's see. I probably have too much stuff in my inventory. But basically, what I want to do is, we'll see if I can do this in a logical manner. So what I want to do basically is I want to put a junction right there. I think that's where. And I may have to clear out a little more space. I'm going to leave that torch there for now. Alright, so I want to have this pipe coming this direction, and let me just dump some of this stuff out because it's going to be in the way. We probably need wood and dirt. I don't need all that other stuff yet. I felt like the creeper was coming for us. I'm probably going to need a couple more torches when it's all said and done. It sounds like an ogre. If he comes through here and tears up my machines, I'm not going to be happy. It sounds like he's over there, but I can't really tell where exactly he is. Oh. Wait, that's a wraith, isn't it? There's a fire wraith, and there's a regular one. Anyway, I don't feel like hunting that guy down, so basically I want to use this pipe, and I'm just going to run it all the way over here, and I may have to divert it at some point, but basically I'll put I'm not going to worry about the gold yet because we'll speed everything up afterward. So this is going to be regular stone pipe. That will be diamond. And this will go to the macerator, which is right there. It has to go in the top. And then the wood pipe will come out the side. And if we use the stone pipe, it will go back up. But we will need to put an iron pipe right there. So and if I put my wrench, so basically how I think it'll go is the items will come in here. I'll set it so the ore goes into the macerator, just iron for instance, and after it macerates, the pump will pull it out and it will go up here to this junction, get kicked this way, and I think I probably need a space right here because if I put down an engine, a furnace right there, it's going to connect to that pipe and I think it'll go right in. So I'm going to give it a little bit of room. I think I want it right there, right? Yep, okay. So then that will go down into electric furnace. That will come out, go back up. There is a lot of mob activity right now. Okay, so basically how it'll go is iron ore comes in, gets kicked into the macerator, gets macerated, goes this way, the dust will go to this furnace and go this way, and then it'll keep on going down this pipe until I go through all the machines. And I think I'm just going to see, these are 6 blocks per unit. So if I had thought about this before, I probably could have pushed all these back and just made a row like this. And actually, you know what? I may do that since this transport pipe goes for a while. What I'll do is I'll just make a row of furnaces and macerators, and that'll do it. So let's just hook this one up right now and see what happens if I have iron ore in here, which I do. Unfortunately though, until I get that thing set up, what side is that? That's the green side, okay. So now iron ore we'll go in there. Of course, that doesn't have power right now, so that didn't do any good. And of course, I ran those pipes on top of each other. So let's just do it like this. And I'm not going to bury these because I'm not sure how far away I am from the bat box and the solar panel. So it would have gone into the macerator if the dirt hadn't gone in there. Alright, so that's going to macerate. And then what it'll do is, if we put our trusty little redstone engine, I should have run this down one. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. That'll just sit in there for a minute. When it's done, as soon as it finishes, I'll kill it. Alright, so run that up. And I'm probably going to have to make some more fiber cable. And now when we power that engine, both of these engines, see, it's going to pull the dust out, and then it's going to be forced this way through the iron pipe and into the furnace. And apparently I cooked some stone without knowing it. And that, actually, I'm going to have to set up a rule. See, that one went straight because it's a random thing. Since there's no rule set up, it just goes whatever way it wants to go. So once I go to this pipe right here, and what side is that? That's the black side. I put that iron dust right there. If we put this, I can't put it back in there. Well, I can put it in the oven anyway. So once I set up all the rules, it'll be really easy, and then we'll just use this same pipe. I was going to do them all in a row, but I think what I may do is make little branches, because I think it'll be a lot easier. And then I'm going to remove this pipe and I'll just run it this way and then put all our chests right here. So I may have to move some of the other stuff, but that's basically what I want to do. If we could find some, if the quarry would find some iron, that would actually be perfect, because then we could actually see it go through the process. But oh, I didn't even make it up there. Damn. Okay. Well, either way, that's gonna work. Here we go. That's black always faces down, I guess, so I'll just go ahead and macerate that. And then what it should do is, since we have the rule set up over here, comes out of the macerator, up into the furnace, up, and then out. So it's going to take me some resources. I've already made all the machines for this. I just have to make probably some more pipes. And then, since we're not going to have all the machines up here, I can just make this walkway go straight out. so we can just walk right out the door. So that is what I wanted to do. Let me look and see how much time I've got, and then we'll see if we can do anything else. Maybe we can go see if we can find that ogre. Hold on just a second. Well, that's about 20 minutes, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. You get the idea, so I'm just going to do this in between this episode and the next episode, and then by the time I come back, I should have it all set. So what I may go ahead and do is put a chest on the end of that, since they're just going to drop off the edge, and I don't want to lose the iron. So I'll just throw that chest right there. All the iron and stuff should end up in this chest for now, and then everything else. I can't use this setup for anything other than iron now because the rules on the diamond pipes. So what'll happen is if I put copper in there, it would just keep going. Or if I put it in the macerator, it would come up and then it would skip this one and just keep going. So it's really hard for me to tell what direction that guy is. And I should have grabbed some coal to make some torches so we could go investigate. Let me see if there's any handy. Yep, okay. And I might as well. Whoa! What's happening? I have no idea what's happening right now. Is it because of an earthquake or something? Transport pipes don't hurt you. I've been walking on them forever. I don't want to lose all the good stuff. Alright, I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm losing health for some reason. Oh. Wow, okay. Ooh, that was close. So it's because he was up here above us, and I mean, how awesome is that? The guy just cleared out another room, basically. Okay, now I know what happened. He was on our rooftop. That's our lab, or whatever you want to call it. And when I was over there, the ground was shaking like an earthquake. So it was causing damage. So I guess that's pretty cool. He just cleared out an area for me that I don't have to clear out anymore. And also, we did learn that what I read was correct, that they cannot break through marble. So that's pretty awesome. He did clear out this, which that's no good because I didn't want that to be exposed. But that's all right. It looks like everything's still working up here. We still have the bat box, and he did break part of the quarry, but the quarry doesn't really seem to care. So that's fine with me. So alright, well that was interesting. I should have found him and killed him sooner because that would have saved a little bit of destruction, but at the same time it was also a good thing because he just expanded our operation a little, and I can go mine all that coal. Sweet. Alright, well, I was basically done before that guy started hopping around on the ground above our heads. So that's going to do it. Like I said, what I'm going to do is, see, look at that. It's automation at its finest. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a row of these things for each type of ore, and I'll probably just leave like one empty row in between them, so we'll have 5 rows, and it shouldn't take up a ton of space. And then what I'll do is at each end I'll just put an iron pipe forcing everything to come toward us, and then we'll sort them out into chests with the diamond pipes. And I'll have to make this room a little bigger, but that's okay, that's no problem. And I'll probably end up having to move that and the generator. I hate to waste all that energy, but I think I'm going to put a glass floor above all this stuff so we can see it working. And I might actually reroute the fiber cable and count up and see how many blocks it is from the bat box to here, because I think you start losing energy after 40 blocks. And since I'm going up and down and then back up, it might actually start to lose energy. So I don't want to lose any energy, but this is working out pretty okay so far. So it's kind of expensive, it's a diamond and a silver pipe for each one of these machines, but that's alright. It's worth it to have it automated, especially since our quarry is probably I don't even know if it's halfway to bedrock. No, it's not, because that's about sea level, so that's probably, I don't know, what, 15 to 20 blocks. So this one's got quite a way to go, and when we move it, it's going to go even further. So setting this up is definitely worth it. And then what I thought I might do was set it up on the other side over here and basically just rape the Minecraft world for all of its resources, use this as a learning experience, and then move on to another location, much like the human race does to planet Earth. It only seems fitting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.